Hi, this is Daniel.
In case this blows up, I was here.
I'm August. Welcome to Update Part 1. It's a work in progress, name and everything. Cheers. This is a series where I want to basically have an excuse to buy food and speak on basically just random topics, really. It doesn't matter. Wait, is this working? For the first meal, we got this. Can't really see much, but it's basically, I'm assuming this is like chili, the wok fried greens with a bit of teriyaki sauce. I'm pretty sure this is chicken because I ordered steak, but like, you know, I guess we got lost in the translation. I'm gonna dig in. Is that a shrimp? Oh, so far so good. This is banger. I wanted to start this series as like a way to like kind of film something that I can not really have to plan out too much as like see where it takes me, so to say. God knows what's happening. But it's an exercise. It's something to do to move in the direction that I want to move into, which is either content creation or speaking better, writing more, practicing editing. Cheers. Oh, soft, juicy, saucy, voluptuous. Well, yeah, that's not really what you say about chicken, but it is meat, so. Yeah. Oh my God, this is so good. Holy crap, bro. This woman has the biggest bazongas, bro. I wonder if like women with bigger boobs, when they walk, if it's the same effect when people in the gym do like the farmer's walk where they hold the weights to the sides, you know? I mean, I'm assuming it's not really the same because it's in the front, but like, I feel like kind of do this, you know? I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, could be a banger workout. Dude, this chicken's great. I used to hate vegetables. Like, not hate, but like really, not really care for them. You know, I would eat them because they're healthy. I would eat salad because it's healthy. I'm not gonna lie, with tomatoes. But I never really liked like mushrooms, eggplant. Bell peppers are like 50-50 for me, depending on the scenario. But then I came and started working at a restaurant. It really just depends on how you cook them. Like, which I guess makes sense, you know. For example, Wagamama, like, the wok fried greens, it's so good. Granted, there's like quite a bit of sauce in there, you know, it's pretty saucy and probably more caloric than like an actual naked salad, if you will. The same thing goes for like eggplant, for example, and mushrooms. You used to like hate eggplant, and now I'm like low-key a fan. Like they have the mushroom bao buns of Wagamama, they're like really great. The deep fried eggplant with the regularly cooked mushrooms, I guess, with a little bit of mayo in a bun. Also, I love shrimp. Also, man, you really gotta do something you're passionate about. Of course, if you do something as a career, eventually I think it's gonna get a bit too mundane, right? You gotta switch some things up, either the project you're working on or the people you're working with. The food in front of me right now is done by somebody that actually enjoys cooking and is really good at it. But this guy's a magician. Like, when people are passionate about something, really interested in it, they end up making better stuff. They end up creating better stuff. They end up speaking better, cooking better, running or exercising. You get what the fuck I'm saying. Anyway, I kind of lost track of like the words there. I couldn't find what I was trying to say, but you get my point. I feel like a few years ago, I would have never done this. Like filmed in public at the place I work with, surrounded by windows, and my like friends / colleagues actually knowing what the hell I'm doing right now. Feels very weird, I guess, but like in a good way. Man, I really shouldn't speak with my mouth open. Or like I shouldn't eat with my mouth open or speak while chewing. 1 second. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff nowadays that I think is a result of me being more confident, as a result of me having worked on myself and getting to a point where I actually feel comfortable with myself and I actually like myself or love myself. And I actually do like my life, not in a way where I'm content and I don't want to move forward anymore, but in a way where I can taste the fruits of my work, I guess. And they're pretty sweet, man. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty sweet. Juicy too. You know what I mean? It just be flowing down my, it doesn't matter, but I hope that people have this in their lives where they are able to reap the benefits of having accomplished something they put their mind to. Like it's a feeling like no other, you know? Maybe sometimes there's not that much at stake, but even you using up your time and energy towards something, that is in itself something that's at stake, right? I think that's something that I didn't really, or it's not that I didn't believe at one point, but that I found it hard to accept, is that really sometimes you just kind of gotta have faith. Keep your head down and put in the work. And I don't even mean put in the work like some hustle culture, you know, I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm talking about genuinely doing what you want to do and really just pushing to be who you truly are and what you want and doing what you actually want to do with your life, whether it's in terms of career and work or literally anything in life. There has to come a time when you get the courage to move forward, wherever forward is. Not even forward, just move somewhere in any direction. It doesn't matter where you're going. It's only subjective when you take a step back or forward in relation to a goal, right? But in general, you're really just moving in a fucking like any direction. You're just moving around on a random map. It's like you're playing Minecraft, and no matter where you're going, it's really like dependent on where you want to get to, whether the step is forward or backwards. But in one way or another, you're just exploring more territory. Whatever you do in life, you're exploring more territory. Any life is life, you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people fail to see that, fail to realize that. And that in itself, I guess, is It's part of the process too, right? You know, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You can take a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. But I think it's not even that you can't make him drink, it's that you shouldn't try to. Because why the are you making a horse drink if he's not thirsty? You know what I'm saying? If he's thirsty, he's gonna drink himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something there. I feel like that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's interesting to think about it. Everybody's on their own path. Sometimes it doesn't matter where you're going. It just matters that you're going. Man, this shit's so fucking good. What is this shit called? Bamboo or something? Sometimes I feel like I'm not really appreciating good food. I feel like my tasting palate is just, you know, not there to be able to appreciate it. Maybe I need to cook more. More of further, like low-key craving emoji. But hey, this is it, I guess, for part 1 of update. See you next one.